Today we're going to show you how to install the Juggernaut Generator Skid Plate for our 2024 Integra Ethos 20T on the Ram ProMaster 3500 chassis. So I'm going to show you everything that the kit comes with, as well as everything else you're going to need to install the kit under the van. So there's actually two versions of the generator mount under your van. There's a flush mount where the generator is flush with the L bracket that it's attached to, and there's an offset, which incidentally our van has. So that's the version that we're going to show you how to install today. So the kit is obviously going to come with the generator skid plate itself, the mounting brackets, 4 hex bolts, 8 hex nuts, 4 locking hex nuts, and an array of 3/8 of an inch washers. The installation guide tells you to use a 9/16 wrench, but I think the 14mm actually fits the hexes a little bit better. In addition to that, I'm going to use a creeper to crawl under the van, and just to make it a little bit easier on myself so I don't have to hold the generator skid plate, I'm going to use a floor jack to lift the skid plate and hold it in place while I apply the nuts and bolts. So before we even get started, the most important thing to account for is your own safety. So to lift the van up, we're actually up on ramps that are rated for 12,000 pounds, which is well more than what the van actually weighs. So if you're gonna do this on ramps, just make sure you get ramps that are rated to withstand the weight of the van. And just as a redundancy and a fail-safe, I do have 3-ton jack stands just in the event, for whatever reason, the ramps fail. Now, of course, the parking brake is on, and I do have the rubber wheel chocks up front. So without further ado, let's start putting this thing on. So the instructions that you get with the kit are pretty detailed in the sense of how to do each step by step. So because we have the offset mount, first you're going to start with the hex bolts, followed by a washer, followed by your skid plate, then another washer, hex bolts, another washer, then a clamp, followed by the bracket that your generator is mounted to, followed by another clamp, then a washer, and then finalize it with one of the rubber locking nuts. So what you should be looking like before you're ready to put this on, this is what the bottom looks like. This is what the top looks like. All right, you've got a washer nut washer bracket. And now we're ready to put this under the van. And this is how we're gonna roll it out and not have to hold it up ourselves, just by using a floor jack. All right, so we got the skid plate elevated with the jack. We got the first bracket underneath the bracket to hold the generator, as you can see, right here, right? It's below it. So now you're gonna wanna take another bracket, put it through these little bolts here. All right, and now you have kind of like a sandwich effect. All right, so you have the first bracket, then the generator bracket right there, and then the top bracket. All right, so next, just another washer on each, all right? And then it's just the nylon locking nuts after that. All right. I will note that everything right now is just obviously a little loose to get everything in place, but that's just the order of operations, all right? We're gonna tighten them down, do the same exact thing on the other side, and that's really it. And then you got yourselves a generator skid plate from Juggernaut USA. Thanks for watching.